Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the nation of Yasha Allah, better known as the Great Millstone. Shalom, blessings and salutations to the elect, the fellow laborers who hazard their lives, the water, for pushing the same doctrine, the correct doctrine. Just a quick on the road, you know, a lot of articles have come out pretty much proving the truth of the RFID chip to come, America being Babylon, the missiles getting created and armed to destroy this place so that it is cleansed by fire, the judgment on you 2/3, and a lot of false teachers and prophets being discovered. So, you know, like I said, just kind of reflecting and meditating on that. You know, last video I did, I titled it "You'll See," meaning that look, you're gonna have to acknowledge the things that we've been teaching through the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, that these are true. These are truths. And you know, it's only a matter of time before the big "I told you so" comes into play. You know, and that scripture is gonna, a lot of these scriptures are gonna come to life. They're gonna fulfill themselves, such as then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. You know, the parable of the virgins, the 5 wise and the 5 that were unwise. Okay, so a lot of these things are going to come to pass. You know, just kind of meditating on it, it's a real faith booster. You know, it should be boosting your faith, but for a lot of the guys that don't teach the correct doctrine, you know, they're watching for something else. It's like when you're on a battlefield, or you're in a game, or you're in any type of competition or confrontation, and you're looking to read certain signs so that you can know how to better react and position yourself so that you can win the fight, right? Well, these guys, they're looking for the wrong signals. They're looking for the wrong signs. So they don't know really what's coming and what's going to hit them, when it's going to hit them, where it's going to hit them. And so they can't set themselves up with a defense. Okay, and that's why you've seen, you know, brothers, everyone's made mention of it, and will keep making mention that, you know, if the blind be leaders of the blind, you know, if you know, they shall both fall into a ditch. So here it is, you have the leaders leading people incorrectly, and so all this blood is going to be upon their hand. And, you know, that's something, you know, myself personally, I always like to kind of mention, is how, hey, look, these guys are going to have a lot of blood that they're going to have to pay for that's on their hand. And that's a good thing, and a good sign to see for these times to come, you know. So, like, let's pull over. It's real, what's the word, foggy, so let's chill for a minute. I don't want to have too much noise for the air cycle, but it's just a time, you know, a sign of the times to come, and with that, you know, it allows us to develop the proper mindset and the proper and to make the proper adjustments and corrections for the things that we know to be true and the things that we see to be coming. You know, and this is what the whole buildup has been towards this whole time, for us that have been sincerely adhering to the doctrine and not changing or faltering and not making a merchandise of the word. You can assure yourselves that we have a place with Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And, you know, some people would speak against having that bold of confidence to say such a statement, but it is true for the elect. Now, I do hope that I am of that number, but, you know, you got to carry some confidence. If you're doing these things that are right, you will be guided into the proper flock. And as a male, you're supposed to be groomed up as a man. And you see a lot of these camps, they don't deal with character and the building of the minds and the building of morality. But you see that constantly in Great Millstone. A lot of times guys get removed because of their character. You know, other things that get them removed is their disbelief in doctrine, their disbelief in breakdown, because they say, oh, the elders are just men, the apostles are just men. Well, so are you. What mistakes haven't you made in life to where people have shot you down or looked at you sideways? So the same measure that you've judged people is going to be the judgment that's going to be bestowed upon you. So you should have exercised more mercy and faith and less judgment. So, you know, look, you got food stamps that are going to be cut off and shut down, possibly with all these government shutdowns. Everything trickles down. As the saying goes, shit rolls downhill. So you got a lot of people who are believing that by consuming and spending more money, you would save Babylon, where ultimately that's not really the case. What a lot of people are finding out is that by spending more money and printing more money, margins are being made and created that can't be covered by any bridge of payment. So what's looking to come is a collapse and the arrival of this RFID chip being the mark of the beast, which is the mark of the beast. And a lot of people don't believe that. They think that you can buy and sell with the philosophy of a Caucasian. Some people believe that you can buy and sell with the mindset of being a Christian, part of a church. Now, one of the big differences between a Christian church and the IUIC, the only difference is who the melanin content of the person who they say that they believe in. Because IUIC says that Christ is black, and the Christians say that you know, that Jesus is his name and that he's white, and that's pretty much the same thing that IUIC is saying, except for the melanin difference. But they're both under a 501c3 charter, so it leaves little to the imagination that they're on the right path. And you know, we're going to see more of this to come, and warning the people as brothers go out weekly and continue to do shows and lessons to give the true believers hope. Then that's you know, that's going to separate the difference, and everyone's going to see at the end of the day that you know, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai truly has been with us and never with them. And as the Most High said, you know, it is not him who you have forsaken, but yourselves. And that comes with the mindset. You know, a lot of these guys doubt and they waver, and they're afraid to stand behind something that that they must put faith in. And when it comes down to it, they're like, well, I can't put faith in it. They're more ready to put faith in themselves and less in others, which shows you that that's not a characteristic to have for a sound body. At what point in your life have you been doing things and all of a sudden, you know, one of your limbs had said, you know what, fuck your life, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Oh, you're gonna drive a car? Nah, not me. I'm gonna snap my fingers and stomp my feet, and you're just gonna have to wait till I'm done with that. And then when I'm done with that, you know, I'm gonna start finger painting. It's ridiculous. But that's the level of character that a lot of these guys have shown. Anyway, coming up on my 10-minute mark, I need to step out of this car, let it defrost or defog, run this system for a bit. But until next time, shalom.